Hello everyone, good evening. Good evening guys.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening everyone.
Good evening, Sai.
Good evening everyone. Yeah, good evening all. Shall we start our class?
Good evening, all.
Yeah, good evening. Okay. So I hope you are practicing all Linux commands, right everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now you are comfortable with the commands? Not yet? Huh?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Forgetting
Okay.
every time.
That's okay. It's okay. It takes time. Okay, it takes time. Just next, I'm pretty sure within 2 to 3 days you'll be fine. This is only one-time effort, guys. Initially, this struggle is common for everyone. Okay, Linux is not so easy. That's the reason people they don't like Linux, first of all. But it is very important. Since it is not so comfortable, that's why very less people they learn. Since few people are there, that's why demand is more. Correct or not? If it is very easy, anyone can learn, right? Correct or not? Right? That's why demand is more for DevOps. Salaries are pretty high. Okay, that is a thing. Because see, to learn some other technologies, you don't have any prerequisites. Okay, but DevOps, to learn DevOps, you must know basics of AWS, you must know Linux. That's why less people they are learning DevOps. That's why more demand is. Competition is less, demand is more. That's why probability of getting job is pretty high. Okay, guys, you understood, right? Logically correct or not? Right? Everyone understood?
Yes.
Yes, sir, yes.
That is the reason. Okay.
But currently huge opening is there.
Yeah, opening, that's why. Demand, that's it. Huge demand is there, but so supply is less. Demand is more, supply is less. So that's why probability is more getting job. Okay.
स्टडी भी वैसा लगेगा सर उसके लिए.
Obviously, तो ज़्यादा सैलरी चाहिए, अच्छा जॉब चाहिए तो yeah, you have to lose something, right?
Yes.
But it's a one-time effort only.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Windows, anyone can operate Windows. Yeah, Linux, if you know Linux, you'll be given higher priority. So I logged into my Linux instance. Now, first command, right? Sudo su minus. Okay. Today we are going to talk about permissions. Okay. Let me open my PPT. Today our entire class is all about, just 1 second. Yeah. So today our entire class, 1 hour class is going to be all about, it is going to be, why it is not working? One second. Just 1 minute. Now it's fine. Okay. So today we are going to discuss these 3 things. Okay, it takes 1 hour. Okay, this small section, it takes 1 hour. Okay, by that you can understand how important this section is. Okay, it's all about permissions, file and directory permissions. Who can access what? Okay, yeah. So let's see how it is going to work. If you do ls, you can see some files, some folders are there, correct? Let me delete all of these things. Let me delete everything. See guys, if you want to delete rm-rf, and you can use star. Star means what? All, correct? Since I'm not giving any path, if you don't give any path, it represents current directory. So in my current directory, whatever files and folders are there, everything will be deleted. Okay, that is so. Now, let me show you one more command. rm-rf /star. Okay, So guys, please respond. What is the meaning of this one? If I press enter, what actually happens?
From root directory,
From top level directory.
Enter top level
top
directed will be
directory.
So under, if I press enter by mistake now, under top level root directory, whatever files and folders and sub directory, everything will be deleted, correct?
Yes, yes,
Literally, you are cleaning your entire OS, not cleaning, you are destroying your OS.
yes.
Yeah.
That means it's like, in C drive, going to C drive and doing
Deleting everything.
control A, shift delete, right? So most dangerous command in Linux. Okay, in fact, this also, either this one also same, right? Dot means current directory, right?
Right.
So that
Hidden
means,
files.
under top level directory. So never try to dare to, use this command. Very, very, very dangerous. That's it. You are going to lose your machine. You have to launch fresh instance. You'll be losing entire data. Okay. So be careful, guys. Be careful. Now I'm giving star. Means this is fine. Everything will be deleted in my current directory. Okay. Yeah, enter. That's it. Do ls. See, we don't have anything. Cleaned everything. Now let me create one file and one directory, so that I can explain these permissions easily. Touch file 1, mkdir directory 1. Okay, simple, one file and one directory. So do ls. You can see one simple file, one directory I have created. Though both are empty. ls-l. You can see long list. Okay. Now let's try to understand what is the meaning of these things. Names, these are the names. This is time, at what time you have created. I mean, this takes UTC timing. UTC. Okay. So, so you need to convert Indian time to this time. Okay. Or we can set the timing also in our machine, ECT instance, no problem at all. This is a date, 28, right, today, and this is a month. Okay. These things, your name, date, and timestamp. And this thing also, whether it is directory or file. Okay. And these are size in bytes. Okay. Size. You might be thinking, size for file it is 0, that is fine, because empty file. Why directory is having 6? Why? Because the directory cannot be empty. Cannot be empty. So that's why, even though you create empty directory, still in that hidden things will be there. Hidden things. So that's why directory cannot be empty. That's why it is showing the size is 6 bytes. Okay. Till that you understood. Now the thing that you should know, that is from here to here. Correct? Okay. Let's talk about these things. Now what are these things? 2 and 1. These are link files. Link. Okay. Soft link, hard link we discussed yesterday, right? By default, a directory will have 2 links. What are those links? Hard links. Hard links. File will have 1 hard link. So these will be created automatically in the form of temporary files. In Windows also, when you create some files and folders, some temporary files will be created. Okay. So backup will be taken automatically. That happens automatically. So same thing in Linux. These are hard links. So you need not focus much on this one. Just remember, 2 hard links will be created for directory. One hard link will be created for file. Just remember that one. Now the most important section is this one, and this one. Okay, let's see all these things. Here, if you observe carefully here, you can divide this one into 3 boxes. This is 1 box, 2nd box, 3rd box. Okay, total 3 boxes. Now, this one. Yeah. So total 3 boxes are there. In every box, you can see it is showing read, write. Let me write here. Read, write, execute, read, -execute, read, -execute. This is what? Directory 1. Coming to file also, you can see read, write hyphen, read, hyphen, read, hyphen. Okay. This is file 1. Correct? Okay. Now, let's try to understand why are they giving these things. Okay. See here, read means, R means read, W means write, X means execute. Read, write, execute. Okay. Read means something, you can open a file, you can read that file. You can read the content. Write means you can edit that content, you can delete that content, you can delete that file. That's what write. Okay. Execute means there are some files you cannot read and write, you can only execute. Like, you have downloaded Google Chrome. So can you open that exe file? Can you read? No. Mobile Xcom we downloaded. Can you open that? Can you read? No. When you double click, that will be installed. That is what execute. Okay, that is what execute. That's what read, write, execute. Read means just opening and reading. Write means editing, deleting, modifying. X means executing, means running those files. Okay. Now, this guy is right here. You can see root. He's a owner. Being a root user, I created this file and directory, right? That's why it is showing that, okay, owner for that file and directory is root, right? When you create a user, so root is a user, right? No, he's the owner of that file and directory because he created. Now, when you create a user, by default with his name, one group will be created. Correct? By default with his name, one group will be created. Correct? So root user is there means root group also is there. Correct? Right. So this is root group. Owners group. Okay, is owner. It is owners group. Okay, owners group. Now assume that see root user is there. Okay. So he is the owner of that file and directory. Now he has one group called root group. Right? Okay, so this is that group, owners group. Okay, owners group. So this owner is having first set of permissions. Guys, today class is the most tricky class, difficult class. Okay, these are final difficult class in Linux. That's it. If you understand this one, that's it, over and out. Even if you are not understanding, no problem. If you revise slowly, things will be clear. So no problem. If at all any confusion is there, don't worry at all. Okay, just listen. Later on, you revise slowly, things will be clear. Okay, getting in a first time is not so easy for everyone. Okay, so no problem. Just listen. That's it. Try to understand up to your level. Okay, slowly you can revise later on. Things will be clear. Okay. Now, this first box is right. This owner is having first box permissions. Okay, you can see this owner. Owner is having first box permissions. Okay, to this directory, to this file. Group members is having second box permissions. You can see group members. Owners group members having second. See, in this root group, there could be other guys also. Assume that A. Assume that B is. Two users are there in that owners group, root group. So, group members are having second box permissions. Okay, to this file and folder. Okay, owner. This is owners group. Owners group is having this permission. That means members in that group, owners group, having the second set of permissions on top of those files and folders. Then what about this one, third box? It is for others. In your machine, there could be other members, like There could be other members like C, D. They are not a part of the group. They are others. Just they are users in your machine. So others, all others are having this third box of permissions. Okay. So you take any file and folder. Owner will have first set of permissions. Owner's group members having second set of permissions. And all others having third set of permissions. Okay. That means this is all others. Okay. That means owner can read the directory, can write the directory, can execute the directory. Owner's group members, they can read, they can only execute, they cannot write, they cannot delete, they cannot like that. Others also same. For file, this is a set. Owner by default has only read and write permissions. Group members, they are having only read, others only read permission. That is, these are the default permissions. Okay, default permissions. Okay, so guys, please respond. You understood till here? Till here?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Fine. So let's proceed. Now, just knowing these things doesn't make any sense. Correct? Knowing these things, it doesn't make any sense. We should be able to modify these permissions. Okay. So let's see how can we modify these permissions. See, to modify, there are two ways through which we can modify these permissions. One is symbolic method and the one is absolute method. Symbolic, absolute. Symbolic by giving some symbols and all we give. Absolute means by using numbers. You can remember either of the one, but mostly people use numbers because that's very easy and that is enough. Numbers, okay, absolute method we call. Okay, so let's see how by using numbers, how can we change these permissions? For that, see, they have assigned some numbers, guys. For read, they have assigned number 4. For write, they have assigned number 2. For execute, they have assigned number 1. Okay, 4, 2, 1. 4 means read, 2 means write, 1 means execute. Okay, so that means on directory, owner is having 4, 2, 1 permissions. Group members, owner's group members having 4, hyphen means 0, nothing. And execute means 1. Others also having these permissions. That means owner is having 4 plus 2 plus 1 total 7. 7 means owner is having read permission, write permission, execute permission on this directory. Owner's group members, they have 4 plus 1, that means 5. 4 plus 1, 5. That means total it is 755 permissions. 7. That means 7 for owner, second number is for owner's group members, third one is for others. By default, directory is having these permissions. 755 means you should understand. Okay, first one owner, second group members, third group members. 5 means 4 plus 1 only. 7 means 4 plus 2 plus 1, like that. On file, see here 4, 2, nothing. 4, nothing, nothing. 4, nothing, nothing. That means here 4 plus 2, 6. So here 4, 4. So by default, file is having 644 permissions. Okay, by default. File is having 644 permissions. Okay. So that means this is how they have assigned numbers. Okay. Now, how can we change these permissions? See guys, here what we can do, we can change these permissions. We can change owner, we can change group, everything, all these things we can change. See, we can change permissions. We can change ownership. We can change group. We can change permissions, we can change owner, we can change group. To change permissions, we use a command called chmod. Okay. To change ownership, we use a command called chown. To change group, we use a command chgrp. Okay, 3 things. See, here you can see only 3 things, right? Permissions, owner, group. Only 3 things. So all 3 we can change by using chmod, modifying chown, owner, chgrp, group. Okay. Right. These are the 3 commands that we use to change. You can see chmod, ch on, ch. Okay, fine. Now coming to entering into main topic. So how can we change? If you want to change, simple guys, if you want to change, command is, suppose, just let's talk about the permissions first. Ch on, sorry, ch mod. If I want to change permission, ch mod. By default, it's having 755, right? Suppose I want to give full permissions to all, full. That means 7, 7, 7. Full means all, like read, write, exit permissions to owner, group members, everyone. Then ch mod 777, the directory one. Like that is all. Suppose if I want to give only read, write permissions to all, only read, write, means 4 plus 2, right? 6. 6 for owner, 6 for group members, 6 for others. Like, suppose if I want to give full permissions to owner, means 4 plus 2 plus 1, 7. Read, write permissions to owners, group members. Read, write means 4 plus 1. Sorry, 4 plus 2. Read, write. 4 plus 2 means 6. I want to give only read permissions to others. Only 4. Like, I want to give only read permissions to everyone. Only read means 4. Okay, 4. 4. That is so we can change it. In fact, file also say ch mod permissions, and instead of directly you give file. That's it. So by giving numbers, we can play with these things. Okay, first one is for owner, second for group members, third one others. 4 means only read. 7 means read plus write plus execute. 6 means read plus write. Okay, that is so by using this we can change permissions. Okay, that is.